Well, hello, my beautiful people. My name is Gant, and welcome back to Riddle Joker. Last time, we got caught. We got caught with our pants down by none other than Hazuki when we were on our infiltration job. And she was thinking the whole time, should I tell the principal or not? Then she see Watarai bullying his nerdy friend. Then the nerdy friend, she goes over there, is like, hey, stop that! Then the nerdy friend like, eat shit and die, Watarai! Oh, he didn't kill him, but it's like, he just blew up his eyes, or like, did something to his eyes. Then it turns out that the nerdy kid is the culprit, because he's like, damn, I hate and need you and those filthy cubs! And it's like, the fuck? And yeah, that's where we're at right now, and right now we're talking to the father. So, without further ado, let us continue. Good news to you two. We found our culprit. That sounds very cheerful, and for a good reason. Seriously? Would it kill you to act more professional, Dad? Wow, you guys were all smiles last time we talked, so why so gloomy? It's been 2 days since Hazuki caught me red-handed in the faculty room. I fully expected the principal to summon me, but nothing of the sort has happened so far. If I had to speculate, I'd say that Hazuki still hasn't reported me to anyone. Nanami was also listening in our conversation, and at that time, and she agrees that this is the worst possible scenario we could be in. Just tell me about the person you identified. Well, fine. Even with things as they are, we can't let the criminal roam free. If I'm going to have to leave the school, I want to at least finish this before I do. We took into consideration the possibility of a delayed astral ability and performed analysis of the footage 3 days before the incident. After analyzing the footage from Washington City, the one you sent, we were able to narrow down the suspect list to one. Who is it? Just as we suspected, the person in question is a Kika Academy student. He is a 3rd year, and his name is Naoki. His astral ability is fuck, I can't even read that word. Atmospheric pressure manipulation. That's an odd ability. It seems he can manipulate the air pressure of space as small as fingertips. Also, he happened to be able to use a delayed effect. I see. So he causes change in the air pressure, which appears to onlookers like a water explosion. Right. His ability can account for all the crimes committed thus far. This Kido guy has caused quite a stir. He can create those high pressure spaces inside water pipes and liquids. So it wasn't readily apparent that it wasn't the water itself causing the explosion. Also, the fact that he was able to create those high pressure spaces inside water cups tells me he has a very precise control of his ability. He's fairly familiar with it, and he can use it to the maximum potential. Those kind of peoples are the worst criminals. But one question remains. If he controls air pressure, he could have used it in many more ways. Why he stick to water-related pranks? Maybe he wanted to use it to camouflage his ability. That's very possible. We were completely fooled. Since all the incidents were water-related, we assumed that the criminal must have been able to control water. How were you able to get so much information about him without the AIMS database, though? Because Kido Naoki has a criminal record. What was he charged with? There are a myriad of separate offenses. Most of them are theft-related. Show me a liar and I'll show you a thief, as they say. Thief is where most criminals start. All the most infamous criminals start by committing minor misdemeanors. According to the police database, the series of crimes he committed were forced upon him by his father, according to his testimony. But his father denied the claim, so Kido was indicted. He was indicted. Fuck it, I'm gonna say indicted. So Kido was indicted and sent to a special juvenile detention facility for abusing his ability. Dude, that's fucked up. Sometime later though, the school took notice of his situation and admitted him because of his background. So he entered the academy through the same astral protection program as Watarai. So, he started to dabble in crime again after being given a path out to redemption. Some never learn, I guess. That's what you expect, but from looking at the details surrounding his case, I get the feeling he was treated quite unfairly. It smells to me he was falsely accused and prosecuted, just took the easy way out and placed the blame on the Astral. Seriously? Isn't that like really bad? Oh, Nanami. You know, yeah, no shit. Isn't that really bad? Yes, it is. If he really was blameless, this wouldn't rehabilitated him. On the contrary, it's no wonder he's lashing out. Our father is an extremely kind-hearted person. He took me in back when I was a kid with violent tendencies that no one wanted to deal with. That's why I can feel some sympathy for Kido. Still, we obviously can't let him continue down this path. So, what do we do about him? The police have already gotten involved, haven't they? We probably don't need to do anything. Well, it's a tricky matter. He's using his astral ability to commit crimes, and that cannot be allowed. But he's not injuring anyone, so if they caught him and try to build a case against him, there's not much they can get him for besides property damage and causing a public disturbance. And the delayed effect makes proving anything extremely difficult. Unless he makes a full confession, he probably won't get convicted. So what? We just let him be? No, he needs to be punished. Otherwise these pranks will continue. I trust that you know what to do, Levy 6. Just give him a stern warning like the guy like the guy behind the fake currency? Bingo. I like where this is going. If I couldn't get permission to deal with him directly, I'll be able to let out all my pent-up anger on him. Well, the sooner the better. I'll get working on that tonight. Sounds good to me. Just keep in mind that he's still only a suspect. Get a confession impossible. Understood. I'll try treating him and see what that does. Threatening him. Fuck. I want to settle this before I have to leave the academy. Well, that's all I have to report. Is there any news on your end? Oh, you started going out with that girl from the Niju family, didn't you? How's that going? About that. Oni-chan. I guess I have to tell him. Things are actually in a bad place. What? You better not have broken up already. Not quite. It's worse. Well, I know how much of a blockhead you can be, so I'm not too surprised you're having problems. She caught me during a mission. He stays silent for a moment. Obviously, I lost for words. What? How long ago was this? During my infiltration to get the surveillance camera footage 3 days ago. That was 2 whole days ago. Why didn't you mention it when you sent the data? I'm really sorry. I didn't tell him to. Please don't get angry at him. So what's the situation like now? I expect the principal to summon me shortly after that, judging by what she said, but nothing has happened so far. I'm sorry, they're working under my house right now. There's people under my house right now. They can hear me and everything I do and everything I say. It's kind of weird. I think she might have had second thoughts and not have reported me yet. He also left without retrieving the receiver, so if it was discovered by someone, I think we would have heard. My guess is that Niju-senpai hid it somewhere. Makes sense. She's probably torn over whether to tattle on her boyfriend or keep quiet. He lets out a huge sigh. What should we do? If this goes public and the Academy discovers our involvement, you'll be withdrawing immediately. So start packing your things now, just in case. Understood. However, that's only in the event that the Academy learns. What do you mean? If you can get Niju Hazuki to cooperate and keep her mouth shut, you can continue your mission and stay at the Academy.
So, we won't have to leave if he talks to her and manages to reach an agreement.
I think you can do that, Levy 6? It'll be highly unlikely. Her seriousness and devotion to justice weren't cultivated overnight. I doubt I'll be able to convince her to look the other way and pretend nothing happened. So, you don't think you'll be able to win her over? I can't, and I won't want to. I love her because of her honesty. Tainting that purity and turning her into a liar just to save my own skin would be wrong. Well, she might understand if I explain the truth to her. Can we tell her about the organization? If I tell her and beg for forgiveness, maybe I have a chance. She's the daughter of a high-ranking police officer, and under no circumstances can I allow information about us to be leaked to the police. Try as best you can to keep it a secret, but if all else fails, I permit you to tell her. Keep in mind that if you don't manage to earn her cooperation, the organization will suffer heavy damages. If you do tell her about it, be prepared to get her to swear secrecy no matter what you have to do, okay? He really is kind of understanding. Even knowing I put the whole organization in jeopardy, he still forgave me. It might be the wrong thing to do as chief, but as a father, I greatly respect him. Thank you. I'll do everything I can.
I'll help you too, Oni-chan.
Sorry, it's just like, she's just gonna keep calling Oni-chan.
I'll help you too, Oni-chan.
Alright, Levy 6. Levy 9. Your mission is to warn Kido Noki to change his ways and persuade Niju Hazuki to stay silent. Roger. I changed to my stealth suit and stretched my limbs. Okay, I'm ready.
Be careful, Oni-chan.
Didn't I tell you not to come? I like always, Nanami climbed down to my room using a rope.
Well, I feel guilty. It was all my fault that Niju-san caught you last time.
No, it wasn't.
But if I'd noticed you were there sooner, you wouldn't have had time to escape.
Fire. She begins apologizing, ever since it happened for the same reason. She saw me come out of this room. No matter what I did, she would have caught me sooner or later. You don't need to keep blaming yourself.
I still want to see you off tonight.
Alright. She takes my hand and mutters what seems to be a little prayer.
Please let nothing happen to you.
With your backup, nothing could possibly go wrong.
This time, I promise I'll have your back.
Thanks, I'm counting on you.
Okay, be safe out there, Oni-chan.
Activate the camouflage to sneak into the room of my target, Kido Naoki. It's past lights out time, so the room is dark. Sleeping like a baby. I slowly approached and pulled the blankets away. Huh? What voice did I give him? I didn't give him any voice, did I? Huh? Rise and shine, pal. I have a few questions for you. I kick him out of the bed and pin him down on the floor. Nerdy, right?
What the hell's going on?
He tries to get up. I put his arm in a lock and press my weight down on him.
Fuck, that hurts! You're gonna break my arm!
Oh, don't worry. It takes a lot more to break. Though maybe I will if you don't answer my questions.
What do you want?
I'm a hero of the night, and I'm here to to punish a naughty kid who's too old to be playing pranks.
What?
He leans and tries to peer into my eyes, the fear eminent in his face.
There's no one there! Who are you?
There are some people who don't quite like you're using... Fuck. There are some people who don't like what you're using your ability to do and refuse to cooperate right here and now. You might not live to see another day.
What? People? Who the hell are you?
I'm the one asking the questions here.
Yeah.
I punched the floor next to his face. This should have scared him enough not to pull another one of those pranks ever again. But before I leave, I have to get a confession Dad asked for. Answer me. A while back, there was an incident where the glass cups inside the Italian restaurant at the mall shattered. Was that your doing? Then, there was the destroyed sprinklers in a fashion store, and a cup in a movie theater, and the water pipes in the subway. And finally, the fire extinguisher here at the academy. Those were all your doing. Were all done by you, weren't they? You manipulated the air pressure with your ability, didn't you?
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Were you also aware that you used your delayed effect ability to fake an alibi? All the surveillance camera footage points to you being the culprit. We have evidence. Give it up. You're the one who instigated all of those incidents, weren't you? I put more weight on Kito's arm to make him talk.
You're with the cops, aren't you? You fucking bastard!
I said I'm the one asking the... All of a sudden, I see bright sparks, and the next thing I know, my vision is gone. It only takes a second for excruciating pain to hit my nerves.
Oni-chan, what was the scream? Are you okay?
Did that son of a bitch just create high pressure explosion in front of my eyes?
Let go of me!
While I'm stunned from the pain, he pushes me away and stands up. Then, I hear him run away.
Oni-chan, please answer me.
Levi-Sex here. He fought back, and now I'm blinded.
Are you okay? Do you need me to go there?
No, stay there. I can't say I'm fine, but at least my vision is back. This is Levi-Sex. The target has escaped from his room. Levi-9, track his movements with cameras.
Yeah, got it. But what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna catch his ass. I get up and rush towards the door. I head out of the hallway, but he's nowhere to be seen. Damn, where did he go?
Oni-chan, he's probably withdrawn.
If I retreat, he'll think he's invincible and do more daring stuff. After that, it'll be difficult to teach him a lesson. The only way to make him repent is to beat it thoroughly into him.
But the cameras record you chasing him.
That would be bad. Cut off all the cameras connected to the security room. Jam them all.
What? There's no way someone won't notice that.
Just do it, Levi-9.
But fine. But you're responsible for this, okay?
Where did he go, Levi-9?
He's heading towards the school building. Oh my god, the security room's a mess. We should have done this.
He must have been watching the scenes going on there. Just make it look like a group of hackers is tagging their servers or something.
I mean, I can do that, but sure as heck isn't going to be easy.
I'm in front of the academy. Where's Kito?
I think he's heading to the pool.
Why would he go there? I entered the pool room, and sure enough, there he is. Alright, I found him. Don't communicate with me from this point forward.
Got it. Be careful, though.
I know.
Who the heck are you? And why are you after me?
He immediately raises his voice once he says that the door has been opened. Thanks to my camouflage though, he can't see me. He can only search around aimlessly. Man, that was mean of you to do back there. Now I'm gonna have to hurt you. I want to make this as painless as possible, but it won't be easy now that he struck back at me. My only option is to rough him up until he can no longer move. You're the one who barged in my fucking room and assaulted me. Fuck. I just need to get back. You're the one who barged in my fucking room and assaulted me. Do you hate my guts that much? Well, think back of all the things you have done, and you might find the answer you're looking for. Why did you cause trouble around Wasuzu City? That's none of your damn business! Oh no, he looks cool. That's none of your business. Would I be here if it wasn't? I slowly circled the pool, getting closer and closer to him. This all started when you made the bathroom sink faucet explode in Nijo Hazuki's face. Why did he do that? Do you harbor resentment towards her? You bet I do. I hate that bitch with every fiber of my being. Oh, do you now? Why don't you tell me more about it? My dad was a deadbeat piece of shit. Once he learned I was an Astral, he immediately began thinking how to best use me. And he found that I could rake in a pretty penny by getting a little boy to steal. Fuck. And he found that he could rake in a pretty penny by getting a little boy to steal, threaten, and rob. How's that for a dad? Made his own son a criminal for life. He does sound like an irredeemable piece of shit. And worse, he beat me if I said no, so I had no choice but to do what he wanted. But it didn't go on for long. My old man was a dumbass, so he got caught in less than a year. Well, luckily for him, he wasn't an Astro. So they knew an Astro has been committing the actual crimes and put me in handcuffs alongside him. I tried telling them again and again that I only did it because I was threatened. He threatened to beat me if I did it, but they wouldn't hear any of it and treated me as his accomplice. Those fuckers presume me guilty since I'm an Astral. After that, the police did what they did best and framed me the crime. Oh, for the crime. I'm sorry, I gotta move to my head just to see this part right here. They did best and framed me for the crime, despite the fact I was a minor. If my dad was a shitbag, then sorry, he's like more like a school shooter. If my dad was a shitbag, then the cops were the fucking kings of shit. They're heartless bastards each day and every day. Each of every one of them. So dad was right on the money. Even though they were false assumptions, they branded him accomplice and locked him up. That explains his deep-rooted hatred for the police. Well, police officers come in all colors. Some are shitbags that don't do their job properly, and some are good people who want to help others. You got dealt a bad hand in life, sure, but what does Nijo Hazuki have to do with that? She's the daughter of a police pig, and prance around just like she's one of them. She acts like she's above the rest of us, and everything she says and does is right. It pisses me off. What makes her so special? Am I supposed to kiss her feet because she's the daughter of a big bad police officer? Me and Watarai are worthless scum in her eyes. But that's not a goddamn excuse for her to look down like she's some sort of perfect being. She acted like just those pigs! She's a very symbol of the fucking ignorance and competence those bastards have for us! Well, that's that. He hates the police with every fiber of his being. By extension, Hazuki, since she's the daughter of a police officer. So that's why you hate her? Yeah, you bet. Yeah, you bet. I want the police to think someone with a water ability was behind it all, so they suspect that bitch. There was a point in time when I did consider her, so he wasn't far from his goal. He's pretty smart, I'll give him that. So, have you gotten that anger out of your system now? Huh, please. I won't be satisfied until she's expelled from the school. So the academy was gracious enough to admit you despite your record, and you want to take out your rage on a young girl? If what you did becomes public, the Academy won't be too happy either. You think I give a shit about this place? The administration he's like all calm. I don't know. He had like 3 voices for me. He has the, what? I didn't do such a thing. I didn't do such a thing. Then what's the other one? He has the cool, tactical. I'm the mastermind of this whole thing. Then he gets this voice when he's all fed up about the world and hates everyone and everything. That's the voice for him too. Okay, mastermind time, right? You think I give a shit about this place? The administration is just as guilty for appointing the daughter of the police officer as dorm manager. Talk about nepotism. I don't know. They think they're noble for having the Astral protection program or whatever. Fucking please. They're just the front. That's just the front to put up to garner favor and give handouts from their wealthy friends. Me and Watson are fucking zoo animals for them to suck out money from their donors. He looks inoffensive and serious, but I see he's a pretty smart guy. Although he's applying that bright mind towards the wrong place. Man, you're one self-righteous son of a bitch. Is that all you have to say? What the fuck is your problem? You're the one who started this. You think you have any right to lecture me after you assaulted me in my damn room? You're the same as those pigs, and the same as Nizu Hazuki. You're just a heartless prick who thinks you're better than the rest of us. Well, I'm better than you. You're the one who put yourself in the position you're in now. Don't blame me for that. What? Sure, you may have been admitted to the school as a public stunt to entice donors to give money. But even if that's true, so what? Return the favor and use the school to your benefit. Take advantage of them to find happiness in life. Yet all you've been doing is soaking around in the shadows, trying to mess with people because you're mad. Grow up, why don't you? Shut up! Your life sucks because you want to remain a poor little victim. Don't hold grudges against the people that decide to Don't hold a grudge against the people that decide to live productive lives just because you're jealous. Shut up! What do you think you know about me? You don't know about You don't know how everyone looks at us rejects from the Astral protection program, do you? They spread nasty rumors about us, avoid us like the praise, and talk shit to our faces. Even the teachers look at us like we're criminals. You don't know a single damn thing about what I've gone through. All of us are living here in the academy because of our abilities. It's a terrible thing to eye a fellow Astral with prejudice because they had a bad life. I understand why Kido feels alienated, but still, his actions are wrong. Good. I wouldn't want to sympathize with you. If I were in your shoes, I would never stoop so low and try and ruin an innocent person's life no matter how much I suffered. You crossed the line, and that cannot be excused. Shut up! Who do you think you are? Fuck. His voice though. Let me drink some water. Shut up! Who do you think you are to judge anything I do? You don't even show your face. Fine, I guess talking won't get us anywhere. I project outwards in the most menacing tone I can muster. Careful now! If you try anything, the camera will capture it. Capture it all. The guards should be on their way here already. You won't get out your hands on me. If you're waiting for the guards, I'm afraid you will be waiting forever. They're too busy trying to get those cameras running at all. They won't come to your rescue. What? He's obviously shaking up. I guess he came here because he thought the cameras would help him. You mess with the cameras? Who the fuck are you? I'm not answering any more questions. He's no idiot. He probably tried to figure out my position from the direction my voice is coming from. The poolside is about 50 meters from end to end, and Kyo's standing right in the middle. I'm about 25 meters away from him in a straight line. If I run, I can close the distance in seconds. After covering 15 meters, I feel something really off around my ears. Ugh! You fell for it! Numerous explosions, sounds ringing inside my ears, and I gradually lose my balance. It looks like I fell for his high-pressure bomb again. Shit! He must have seen through my optical camouflage once I got closer. The impact from the condensed air breaks my communication device and blows it out of my ear. And I'm brought down to my knees after a blow above my head. Did he just concussion me with air pressure? My ability has a pretty short range, so I won't be able to cover all the angles. So I couldn't cover all the angles you could have attacked from normal terrain. That's why I came here. You can approach me in so many ways in a closed room. He actually considered that when choosing to run to. This guy's really smart. A second later, my camouflage wears off. Perhaps the impact messed with my suit. Huh? Are you the guy that beat up Watare? I see now. You're the broad's boyfriend. After how high and mighty you talk, you're just pissed that someone doesn't like your girlfriend. Damn, I bet you feel so cool trying to beat up people while hiding your face. What's your name again? Arihara Satoru? Oh, and again, mastermind voice. No. Now that I know who you are, your little game is up. You're such a sad piece of shit. It makes me laugh. Ugh. I really didn't imagine that he recognized me. At this point, I can't expect to deter him from committing further crimes through intimidation. I lost. But thankful enough, I got the confession out of him. None of me should have a recording of the confession we just had now. With that, I can at least call the mission a success. I know I should withdraw, but I just can't. Yeah, that's right. I'm here because you're messing with my girl. He's under the mistaken assumption that I came here to avenge her. So be it then, I'll let him think that. If I withdraw here, I won't be able to take this chip off my shoulder. I'll punish him just like he thinks I want to. So if you don't know a damn thing about her, you don't know how much she's stressed about things. She's always thinking about how she can make this world a better place and help others. To her, other people's problems are her problems. I don't know a person more humble and honest than her. Do you even try to understand her before pulling all of this? I don't give a damn about her. Let me ask you this. Did she ever try to understand the plight of the people like me? If you open up to her, I guarantee she'll try to help you. That's how she is. Yeah, I bet you would. Go take your bullshit somewhere else. I'm speaking the truth. You don't trust anyone around you. No one will help you when you can't trust them. You'll remain miserable and unhappy as long as you keep hiding and trying to throw stones at those trying to better their lives. Honestly, it's about time you grow up. What the hell do you know? What are you even getting out of these dumb pranks? Where the hell do you think you're going to end up after this, all said and done? I know you're smart. Stop wasting your time doing all this petty shit. Shut up already! No matter what you say, you can't stop me! We'll see about that, pal. I use my abilities to accelerate as fast as I can stop him, but as soon as I move... Ugh! I eat a direct blast my right eye and ear, and the pain paralyzes me. You're all bark but no bite. My power is barely powerful enough to break cups, but against humans? Now that's a different story. If I aim for their eyes and ears, I can bring down anyone. The only thing I can infer from his attack is that the extent of his range is 10 meters. Get any closer than that, and he can do whatever he wants to you. Ugh. The pain is about to make my head feel like it's splitting. Maybe I should have tried to use my ability. You think pretty highly of Niju Hazuki, don't you? Well, I guess you are her boyfriend. I hate to disappoint you, pal, but we might not even be a thing anymore. I grip my teeth and manage to get up despite the pain. I can't stand straight and my view is warping. Did he get my inner ear with his attack? You're seriously out here white knighting for a girl that dumped you. Man, that's just sad. Shut up! My blood is boiling. The pain is making my head throb. None of this would have happened if Kido hadn't decided to meddle in our lives over this stupid grudge. Hazuki wouldn't have found me out, and our relationship wouldn't have been ruined. It's all this motherfucker's fault. My mind's a maelstrom of emotion right now. Anger, regret, sadness. The mission doesn't matter anymore. Well, we'll settle this right here and now, Kido. Big words coming from a guy who can't even walk straight. You can't even touch me. We'll see about that. Sure, but try not falling into the pool, alright? I'm not jumping to save you from drowning. Bring it on! What happened to me doesn't matter. I'm not about to walk away and let this smug little asshole win. I funnel all the power in my muscles and get ready to run. But then... Who is it? Is it Nija-san? I bet it's Nija-san. It's definitely Nija-san.
To work tirelessly for the betterment of this world.
All of a sudden, a voice echoes across the spacious room. What?
To smite evil wherever it may lurk.
It is her.
To vanquish darkness and bring forth life. My name is Niju Hazuki.
I wonder if she just stood there the whole time just coming up with that little line. That's Hazuki. No doubt about it. Niju?
Indeed. I am the one and only Niju Hazuki.
What are you doing here?
I have come to talk.
Both Kido and I are bewildered by her sudden appearance. Her whole performance was just so goofy. I don't even know what to say. Anyways, what was that about?
Oh, my entry speech. Well, I'm glad you asked. It's the famous catchphrase from Kitori from the times of Kitori that he used when he arrives to save the day. I didn't mess it up, did I?
I'm speechless. Well, I guess it could help me cool up my head. How do you even know where we're here?
I saw Nanami-kun running out of the dorm, so I gave chase and asked what's going on.
She's in her little hat and everything. I glanced at the entrance and see Nanami apologetically holding her hands together and bowing. She probably got worried after the communications cut off and tried to rush over. Which is when Hazuki saw her.
She gave me a brief summary of the situation at hand. The exploding fire extinguisher and all of the other various incidents around Wachizu, Kido, Naoki, they were all you're doing. Do you have anything to say in your defense?
Ha! So what if I did?
So what? What you're doing is wrong!
Her reaction stunned the both of us. I wasn't expecting her to respond so assertively.
You should have never inconvenienced others with your astral ability. Talk with the teachers tomorrow and go apologize to all of the establishment you troubled. I'll go with you if it's too hard for you to do it alone. I'll even apologize to them along with you. It's time for you to stop this mischief.
What if I don't want to?
But why? Why are you doing this?
Because you pissed me off! You want to go apologize with me? Get the fucking goody two-shoes act! Hazuki is clearly hurt by Kido's aggressive tone. She really means that, Kido. Huh? The fuck are you all on about? You're telling me that condescending tone just comes naturally to her? She's just fucking stupid then. Yeah, she is stupid.
Excuse you, Satoru, that wasn't called for.
But that's just who she is, and That's just who she is, and it's precisely what makes her lovable.
What? Being stupid makes me lovable?
She starts fidgeting around. It doesn't matter. You can't force me to do anything.
So you mean to say that you won't stop your mischief?
What do you think? In fact, I'll do worse now, and no one will stop me. If you keep this up, you'll be getting a friendly visit from the police before long. So what? Let them try. I would like to see their enforcement try. I would like them to see them enforce their rotten laws on me. So he actually picked up on how hard it'll be to convince him. He's really smarter than any of us imagined.
Is there no way we can convince you otherwise?
No. They both glare at each other. One of each other on their side of the pool.
That's unfortunate. It seems I have no choice then.
What are you gonna do?
I would have much preferred to be able to sit down, discuss our differences, and reach to some sort of mutual agreement. But if we refuse to budge, then I don't think we'll be able to see eye to eye no matter how much talking I'll do. You leave me no choice but to enforce my own justice.
She extended one hand towards the pool. And then, the ground trembles, and the pool water starts rippling. Ooh! Look at that, it looks so cool. What?
Kido Nakoki, I hear that you are a victim of the crimes committed by the neglects of the insolent police officers. Sadly, there are lazy and ignorant people among their ranks. I'm truly sorry that you have to suffer because someone decided to scapegoat you. Your anger is justified. If you like, I'll take the blame for it. That's all your hatred out on me. If that will make you feel better.
The growing waves are drawing in the center of the pool. The water gathers, forming a huge mass.
However, you cannot and must not make innocent people the target of your anger. This is wrong. What did they ever do to you? You're listening at random without care for whatever or not the people you affect ever did you wrong.
Wait, what are you doing? The huge mass of water floats in the center of the pool. If I had to guess, I would say its diameter is over 10 meters. The water level from the pool drops to less than half of its capacity.
Your frustrations are justified, but your actions are not. Reflect on your wrongdoing and vow to change your ways. If you still insist on going down that path, then I'll bring down the hammer of justice on you instead of the heavens.
Stop fucking with me! I'm not gonna bow to you! He's still talking defiantly, but he's visibly shaking. Makes sense? I thought he can do anything about the huge water mass with air pressure abilities.
So be it. Kido Nakoki, I'll wash away the wickedness tainting your heart.
Wait! Don't!
Prepare yourself for Jasmine's decree.
She launches the versatile water bomb, and it swallows Kido as soon as it tries to escape. The following wave of water upon its impact on the floor almost washes me and Hazuki away. It ended up turning the inside of the room into a mess, so we had a bit of a cleaning up to do. Do you feel better now?
Yes.
After being hit, Kido Naoki was left floating on the pool. We rescued him, and the guards came along and took him. Hazuki explained the situation, and they believed her without question. Nanami went back to her room, and now we were the only ones here. My clothes got all wet though.
I sincerely apologize.
We both caught in the aftermath of her attack.
I should have known better than to get heated. I definitely overdid it.
You think so? I feel pretty fresh now. Seeing Kido's face contorted in Jason's fear as he realized there was no way out was truly something. Hazuki really did clean away all the anger that I felt towards him. That little intro speech of yours was great. Feels like it was made just for you.
I don't know what to do when I saw you two fighting. That was the first thing that came out of my mouth. In hindsight, though, why did I say something so cringeworthy?
I might start calling you Female Katori from now on.
No, I don't need such an embarrassment nickname.
She's back to her usual self. I'm so glad. So why did he come here at all? I already know that I already know she heard we were here from Nanami, but she didn't have to come here.
I'm sorry, Satoru. I owe you an apology.
What for?
I forgot my own words and did something truly awful to you.
What words?
I swore when I became your girlfriend, I would entrust my everything to you, and I would serve you until the end of my life.
But I lied to you. I used you, and you had every reason to be upset with me.
No, I didn't. Even if you deceived me, I should have believed you anyways. That is what it means to serve someone with...
Fuck, I gotta turn my...
with your whole being. Yet, I stubbornly cling to my own pride and agonize over what to do. I'm truly sorry, Satoru. Please forgive me.
She bowed her head. How good-natured can a person be? The extent of her kindness never ceases to amaze me. Please don't. I'm the one that should apologize. I'm sorry that I lied to you, and I'm sorry I couldn't say the truth.
No, I'm the one in the wrong here.
No, it's me. We stare into each other's eyes, then burst out into laughter.
You're so silly. We're so silly, aren't we?
We are. We really are. I'm sorry, though. I couldn't go public about what I was doing.
Nanami mentioned it to me, so I more or less figured that it was the case.
What did she tell you? I know Nanami is aware of just how important it is for us to keep our identity secret, but I just want to make sure.
She said that you two are part of an organization that assigns duties for you to carry out. She also told me that your target was Kido Naoki, and that you were stealing the Academy's data in order to track him down.
Yeah, that's the gist of it.
You two are almost like secret agents who work behind the scenes to eradicate evildoers. I find that so cool!
I guess you could say that. I should have expected a reaction like this, to be honest.
I knew it deep down, you couldn't be a villain. But my faith in you wavered.
No, you were right. When I was committing a crime, I broken the rules and I lied to you. Would you still trust me in spite of that? She breaks into a smile.
Back when I was little, I couldn't understand why the heroes in the shows I watched would sometimes forgive people who did bad things and let them escape. Father said it was human nature, but that wasn't a satisfying enough answer for me. Now though, I think I have a better grasp of what he meant. Crimes are crimes and rules are rules. We can't bend them as we please. Still, the people enforcing the rules are human too, and no one is above making mistakes.
Right. Kido was a victim of the folly of human nature.
If just a man is imperfect, that makes those do wrong just as imperfect. The idea that we should condemn and agonize each other for our flaws is a flawed idea of justice.
I like how I'm fucking up now after the whole, what the fuck and everything with Kido.
In that case, who is fit to judge a man?
Human nature?
Yes, I think that at the end of the day, we keep our world turning to compassion. What you did was a violation of the law, and it wasn't good. There can't be any doubt about that. But if in doing so, you put a stop to Kido's wrongdoing and allowed him a chance to reform himself, then I think that makes what you did an undeniably positive thing. One thing has...
Let me drink some water.
Ah!
I'm sorry. I know we're like over, the 40-minute mark, but I'm sorry. It's just
One has to be able to look over the trees to see the forest. I believe in you, and I'm certain you won't use your powers for evil.
Hazuki.
But was there a point at which I doubted you? I would fully understand if you no longer wanted me to be partners as unfaithful as me.
She casts her gaze at the ground solemnly. So I gently put an arm over her chin and raised her face. Do you still love me?
Why, of course! There's no one but you. For me but you. You're the only man I want.
I love you too, Hazuki. I love your honesty. And your yearning for justice is the most precious thing ever. That's why I agonized so much when you confessed to me. I knew that if I dated you, I had to keep secrets from you, which led me to believe I had no right to be with you.
Oh, is that why you asked for the first... So that's why you asked for time to think before your response.
I want to be as honest as you were being with me.
Why so?
Because I love you. Of course, I came to love you much more after today.
Why is that?
Because you forgave my dishonesty. And even after learning who I truly am, you still love me. You're the only girl for me, Hazuki. I don't want anyone but you.
Satoru!
Our faces slowly come together, and we lock lips.
Satoru. I'm so sorry. Forgive me.
What are you talking about? I'm the one who hurt you. We embraced passionately and made out, as if it's to make up for the time we spent apart. Okay, how long is it going to take? Come on.
I love you, Satoru. I don't want to let go of you ever again.
I know. I always keep my arms around you. We gaze into each other's eyes and mix our salivas.
Satoru?
I love you. Just seeing that begging look on her face is causing my heart beat like crazy. I can't keep this heat in check.
I can feel your erection.
I can't help it. It's been so long since I last got to be with you.
Alright, I also miss you dearly. Hugging like this, gets me in the mood.
Oh? In the mood for what?
Well, stop trying to embarrass me. I'm not saying that.
She was pouty like that. She sways her hips and turns away from me. Don't worry, I want to have sex too. I place my hand on her thigh and slowly move in between her legs. When is this gonna end?
Wait, I have a proposal.
Okay.
I did something awful to you, so I want to apologize.
It's fine. I mean, I feel like I did worse to you.
Come on, just give me this, would you please?
What is she trying to do? Sure. What are you going to do to me?
Just wait patiently like a good boy.
She begins unbuttoning her shirt. Wait, no, we're not in bed. If we were in bed, it would be like da 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 da. That's what's happening. Alright, we're gonna end it there.
But Cat, we're almost done with the game.
Maybe not. Maybe. But maybe not. I'm not gonna cover it again. I'm gonna be right there. Okay, if you liked the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification to see whenever I post, and leave a comment. Man, this is a really good game, I'm not gonna lie. Man, this is a good game. This is a good game, man. Alrighty. If you liked the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification to see whenever I post, and leave a comment. Alrighty, this is Gat saying farewell, and follow me on Twitter before I go. But this is Gat saying farewell, and as always,
Bye bye!